Hope Academy's 2023 keynote speaker, Virginia Ginny Brennan, grew up in northern New Jersey. She studied both business and psychology at Dean College in Massachusetts and Ramapo College in New Jersey, while still finding time to attend the original Woodstock Festival along the way. After successfully running a restaurant for 20 years, she has embraced her passion for theater and performing arts as owner and founder of Music Mountain Theater in Lambertville, New Jersey. Please welcome Virginia Ginny Brennan.
Wow, that was my history. I did grow up in a small town in East Rutherford, New Jersey, in a neighborhood where we were surrounded by all of my aunts and uncles and cousins, and all you wished was to be old enough to work in your aunt's grocery store when you got to be 13. So I feel like sometimes that's where my sense of community came from, because that's what I wanted to do with Music Mountain Theater. And I think Jenny can attest to that's exactly what we have up there. I'm thinking about your journey today. Obviously, this is the off one to get to Music Mountain Theater. Mine was a pretty long and windy road. Reference to the Beatles, which I did see in person. Thank you very much. I was also starting to think about, do I want to on my high school years and all of that stuff. Suffice to say, they were pretty normal. You may all laugh that I was not allowed to wear a dry on pants. I had to wear a dress every day. Telephones were, of course, on the wall. I can still remember calling my friends screaming about the Beatles and who was cuter, Paul or John. But all of these memories come up when I think about my life. But I will move on to how the theater became where it is today. My son, Jordan, I have actually 2 sons and 2 grandsons that I have adopted, and Jordan showed an interest in theater when he was very young. I said, that's great, let's see what we can do. So being an A-type personality, I began to help. Where can I help? What can I get? What can we do? What do you need? So I became, eventually, began to run children's theater at the Bucks County Playhouse, and then became general manager of the Bucks County Playhouse. So I had a lot of experience in the theater, but working for someone else. The other thing I discovered while Jordan was exploring theater was that we came from Central Bucks, over in Doylestown, big football school. That's all I have to say. There were state champs, and it felt like there really wasn't a place for the theater kids to feel comfortable. They had a choir, and that was wonderful too, but there just wasn't that place. So I opened a theater school in downtown Lambertville. And at that time, I was also a job coach for the Bucks IU. Jen mentioned that I had a degree in business. It was in retailing. I thought that's what I wanted to do after working in my aunt's grocery store. And my first boss told me that I was too much of a flower child to be in the retail business, and I thank him every day. I went back and got my degree in psychology. I worked in a residential treatment center, and then went back to job coaching with the IU while operating the restaurant and opening a performing arts center. And by the way, as a job coach, I am the best grocery packer around. They all look at me and go, wow, you can put everything in that bag and it works. So I gained a lot of experience in that. So I opened the studio. It was just for children and teens. I started the first class for special needs, which continues now 21 years later at the theater. And I actually have 2 of the students still with me in my classes today, so it's a very special class for me. Shortly thereafter, Jordan came back from college. He had met Lewis, who are now both the artistic directors at the theater, and they began to incorporate some adults into the program, and we began to perform. We never had a place to perform. We had to go to high schools and churches, and never really found a place until someone told me that Washington Crossing State Park was available for lease if you wanted to perform outdoors. Why not? It seems like fun, correct? And it is on a beautiful summer night with the stars out and the weather's perfect. It is beautiful. But on a night when it's either cold or raining, or you're not really sure, should you cancel the show because it might rain? Should you take a chance and wait for it to rain? Should you find anything living in the concession stand? My favorite story is of one of our volunteers who was happily making popcorn, and all of a sudden she went crashing. She pointed something and ran out of the concession stand, and there was a big black snake wrapped around hot water. One of my favorite stories. Luckily, there was a gentleman who came in and saved the day. We dealt with cicadas being louder than the audience sometimes, and the actors on stage. The beauty sometimes was doing the Sound of Music and having the John Trout family walk up the mountain at the end with lanterns, and you could hear the audience sobbing. But those beautiful moments were few and far in between. Most of it was, again, waiting for the weather report, deciding what to do. We couldn't do performances that required a whole lot of set changes or costumes or things like that. So the idea of moving indoors happened. So we jumped on top of the board, and we sat month after month after month trying to find the right place. We tried to go into Flemington. New Jersey had a big study done that we put an anchor into downtown Flemington. We will get business. I don't know if you're familiar with Flemington, but most people sort of think it's 202 is where Kohl's and Walmart is, but the downtown is very nice. It just doesn't have the easy to get people in. So we spent a lot of time trying to get into Flemington to no avail. Our search began, I thought it would be a family joke anytime there was an empty building. That would make it really weird. I bet that would make it really weird. You should see some of the things that we looked at. And then one day while riding past our studio, I saw a small sign that said warehouse for rent. So I went into the owner who had a roofing business. I proposed to him, could you rent all 10,000 square feet and help us build a theater? He used to say no, and we were saying that's ridiculous. He said yes, and then I went, oh, now what? So we began working on raising funds and doing all kinds of things to get enough money to start. And I have to say, I don't know that we would be where we are today without volunteers. I'm sure you all are familiar with what volunteers can do. There were people there constantly once the walls went up and once we had to put our seats in. I have pictures that I look at now and it just overwhelms me. But it happened, and we opened in October 2017 to a sold-out house. It was a beautiful night, and we just continued. We continued to grow slowly. We have a theater school in the building as well. We have kids taking classes all the time. And then all of you know what happened in 2019, don't we? I don't have to tell you. That did not help. So we had to shut down, obviously, and we kind of mulled over what can we do. We opened up our parking lot and we showed driving movies. Jordan and Lewis parked cars. I sold popcorn out of a concession window, and we did that for a whole summer. It brought some people to the building who did not know we were a theater, but it really wasn't the most fun I've had in the summer, I'll tell you that right now. And then, of course, came the virtual classes and the virtual performances. At one point, Lewis wrote a murder mystery called Murder at Cheltenham Manor. And it was done in episodes. All of our actors had their scripts at home. They would each film their segment, and then we had an incredible video with Damien, put it together, and you as the audience got to choose what was happening every week. It's on YouTube if you want to see it. It's called Murder at Cheltenham Manor. We ultimately put it on stage as well. So we really did everything we possibly could to stay open and stay vital and make sure people knew we were here. So we reopened. Things are moving along. We are into our 6th season and still there. I tell you all of this, kids, because part of what I wanted to say was, and obviously there were lots of things and journeys that happened in my life, but I'm here today, the theater is here today. It was a dream that sometimes Jordan Lewis and I walk into the theater and just stand there on stage and say, wow, this really happened. We really have a theater. And it's open and it's running, and we have incredible people like Jenna performing with us, and young kids growing up calling me sometimes. I just had the best interview I've ever, audition I've ever had, and I think about you and everything that you taught me. So all of that is part of the dream that I had, and I want you to have. And I also want you to remember that you will find snakes in your profession. It will rain. All kinds of things will happen. But as one of you said, you've got to keep going, and you will eventually get your dream, just like we did. So go out there and get them.